This is a Mora device that I have had great results with especially with patients with a lot of chronic problems. For example, chronic pain syndromes, patients that have, for example, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia. We've had great success with the Mora machine. And the Mora was actually designed by a German medical doctor, Dr. Morell, and an electrical engineer by the name of Roche. And that's where the name comes from, Mora, for Morell and Roche. And what they discovered was that every cell in our body literally produces electromagnetic frequencies. And so, when the electromagnetic frequencies are optimal, we're in a state of good health. When something interferes with the body's own electromagnetic frequencies, the result is disease. So, what did the researchers find? The early German researchers found that many of the things we're in contact with on a daily basis disrupt our body's electromagnetic frequencies. The most common are Candida mold and funguses, viruses, heavy metals, parasites, bacteria. All of these have their own electromagnetic frequencies. So when they get into the body, they have a tendency to disrupt our own electromagnetic frequencies. So the German researchers developed this Mora instrument that literally has several functions. Number one, we're able to read the patient's own electromagnetic frequencies. And with this machine, we're able to literally modulate or change the frequency. So that they built in filters into this machine that literally will take the negative electromagnetic frequencies, it'll invert them 180 degrees. And when you do that, it cancels out the electromagnetic frequencies. So it allows only the good electromagnetic frequencies to be processed, and then those are passed into the patient's own body. And so, right here, you're seeing blood and saliva. So we're able to take the patient's own secretions. Sometimes we can use hair. We can use scrapings from the skin. If somebody has a real bad case of psoriasis, for example, we can scrape some of those lesions, put them in a little container. A lot of times, skin conditions, we'll use the actual scrapings from the skin plus the patient's own urine. And then the Mora machine will process those electromagnetic frequencies. And so right now, the patient is going through a treatment, what we call the basic treatment. And they're not feeling any electromagnetic frequency or electrical stim going through the hand or through the foot plate, because we're not putting electrical stimulation into the body. We're literally using her own electromagnetic frequencies, modulating them, and then putting them back into her own body.